Yo, what's up, True Blue Nation? If you're not sitting down right now, you better grab a seat because what I'm about to drop on you is straight up nuclear. Picture this. The Dodgers, fresh off back-to-back World Series titles, confetti still raining down like it's 2024 all over again, and bam, they strike again. Not with some mid-tier free agent. No, we're talking Kyle Tucker, the generational 30-homer, 30-steal beast who's got the entire league shaking in their cleats. And get this. Jim Duquette, the former GM with his finger on the pulse of every front office in baseball, just blew the lid off it on Sunday night. The Dodgers aren't just monitoring Tucker. We're finalists. We're at the damn table. Meetings have happened, in person, Zoom, you name it. Andrew Friedman and his crew have looked Kyle Tucker in the eye and said, "Let's make this happen." This isn't smoke. This isn't rumor. This is the Dodgers smelling blood in the water when the market stalls out. And the rest of the league? They're terrified. And honestly, they should be. What? Because this isn't just a signing, it's a declaration of war. A move that could redefine power in baseball. Let's break this down, folks, because this changes everything. Forget that soft talk about payroll space or focusing solely on pitching. When a talent like Tucker, a guy who could redefine what it means to be a superstar, sits and signs because teams are scared of 8 to 10-year deals, that's when the Dodgers pounce. Why is Tucker still out there? The market froze, people. Nobody wants to mortgage their future with decade-long anchors. But us? We show up with a suitcase of cash for the present. Short deal, astronomical annual value, 40-45 million a year? Hey Kyle, want to crush the league alongside Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts, win another ring and hit the market again? Who says no to that? It's genius. It's ruthless. And it's exactly why the Blue Jays are scrambling to save jobs in Toronto, while the Mets with Steve Cohen's infinite wallet are buried in their own messes. We offer immortality. If you're digging this unfiltered truth, smash that subscribe button right now. It costs you nothing, helps us shut up the critics who hate our success, and let's build the biggest fan nation right here. Back to the chaos. Here's the crazy part. Jim Duquette dropped that it will be interesting to see if anyone increases their offer. Code 4. The bidding war is open. And the scariest part for rivals? The comparisons are flying. The Red Sox are paying Manny Ramirez in 2026 the same salary we're paying Ohtani. That's management, baby. That's what lets us enter this brawl when we've already got a team of stars. Imagine the lineup, Ohtani at the top, Betts, Freeman, and then just when the pitcher's thinking he can breathe, boom. Kyle Tucker with that sweet left-handed swing, pulling balls into the right field pavilion at Dodger Stadium. It's unfair. It's excessive. And I absolutely love it. A lot of mainstream media hacks will say it doesn't make sense. Too many outfielders already. Garbage. You don't pass on a Ferrari because you've got 2 Porsches in the garage. If Tucker comes, you make room. Trade the smaller pieces. Do whatever it takes to ensure October is a slaughter. But let's rewind. Who is Kyle Tucker and why is this such a game changer? Folks, Tucker's not just some outfielder. He's a 30-homer, 30-steal machine with elite defense and that rare power-speed combo that makes pitchers weep. Born in Atlanta, drafted by the Astros in 2015, he's evolved from a toolsy prospect into a 5-tool stud. Remember his 2022 ALCS heroics? That walk-off homer against the Yankees? That's the kind of clutch gene we need. And now, at 27, he's in his prime with no major injuries derailing him. Teams like the Astros built a dynasty around him. Why wouldn't we? But here's the question burning in everyone's mind. Is this real or is Duquette just stirring the pot? I mean, come on. Why would a former GM like him spill this if it wasn't true? He's got connections everywhere, and dropping the Dodgers as finalists alongside the Mets and Blue Jays? That's not casual. Strategic. And if Tucker's market is freezing because of those long-term fears, who benefits? Short-term deals are our specialty. Remember how we flipped Betts and Ohtani into MVPs without locking in forever? This fits perfectly. People are furious already. Imagine if we pull this off. Fans in Philly are tweeting, "Dodgers are ruining baseball." Padres supporters are calling it cheating. And you? What do you think? Is Tucker Dodger bound or is this just hype? Drop it in the comments below. Now here's where it gets conspiratorial. Is this just a signing or part of a bigger plan? Think about it. The Dodgers don't do anything by accident. Andrew Friedman and his crew are masters of strategic manipulation. Tucker's market stalls because teams fear long-term deals? That's our cue. We swoop in with short-term cash, build a dynasty, and let the others rot with bad contracts. Remember how we flipped the script in free agency before? This feels like the same playbook, creating competitive imbalance on purpose. Why else would Duquette name us as finalists alongside the desperate Blue Jays and messy Mets? Meetings happened. Recruiting happened. This isn't casual interest, it's intent. And if the bidding drags on another week, Tucker's chances of wearing Dodger blue skyrocket. The league's silence has been his enemy, but Friedman's best friend. Picture this: Friedman in a dimly lit room, phone in hand, whispering to Tucker, "Join us and we'll make you a legend." Is it manipulation? Maybe. But in baseball, that's how dynasties are built. And rivals? They're whispering about collusion, about how the Dodgers always get what they want. Is this the start of a new era of imbalance, where one team hoards talent? You tell me. Let's compare this to past moves. Remember when we signed Betts and Ohtani? Short deals, massive impact, no long-term baggage. Betts was 30 when we got him for 12 years, but with opt-outs, genius. Contrast that with the Phillies' endless extensions on guys like Harper or Schwarber, who are now albatrosses. Or the Padres' bloated payroll with Machado and Tatis deals that crippled them. League patterns? Teams like the Dodgers thrive on flexibility, others get buried. This Tucker pursuit screams the same hunger that won us back-to-back titles. It's not complacency, it's calculated dominance. Think about the Yankees in the 90s, they stockpiled stars short-term and won. We're doing the same but smarter. And if Tucker signs? It's like adding A-Rod to the 2000s Yankees, but without the drama. Fans are already drawing parallels. Dodgers are becoming the new evil empire. Is that fair? Maybe not, but it shows how terrified everyone is. Roster implications? Explosive. Our outfield depth. Betts, Ohtani, Tucker. That's a nightmare for pitchers. Infield? Freeman anchors it, with Lux and Rojas providing versatility. Pitching? Already elite with Urias, Glasnow, and Buehler. But wait, salary dynamics? We clear space by trading depth pieces like Jock Peterson or Enrique Hernandez. Hypothetically, ship Hayward to the Giants for prospects. Boom, cap room. No issues, we're under the luxury tax. Development? Tucker accelerates our young guns like Gavin Lux, who could learn from his plate discipline. Positional issues? None. Tucker's a natural right fielder, platooning with Betts if needed. Depth charts shift. Tucker bats cleanup, protecting Ohtani. It's not just adding a player, it's upgrading the entire ecosystem. Imagine the bench: Will Smith catching, Gavin Stone pitching, all elevated. And if injuries hit, we have backups. This deal screams synergy, folks. No overlaps, all upgrades. Scouting deep dive. Tucker's strengths: elite power, 30+ HRs, speed, 30+ SBs, defense, gold glove potential. Stats: 2023 to 29 HR, 30 SB, .284/.366/.557, 6.2 WAR. Advanced: 95th percentile exit velo, 40% hard hit rate. Comps? Think a young Jose Ramirez or Ronald Acuna Jr., power, speed, glove. Weaknesses? Age-related decline in speed, but negligible at 27, maybe a slight pull tendency that pitchers exploit. Projections: 35 HR, 25 SB, 5 to 6 WAR annually. Fit. Seamless, protects Ohtani, stretches the field. Scouting reports rave. Tucker's the total package, rare in today's game. And in LA? Dodger Stadium's dimensions favor his pull power. Hypothetically, he hits 40 homers here. It's unfair, but that's the Dodgers' way. And the league? They're losing their minds. Fans in San Diego, New York, Philly, furious. Padres fan on Twitter: Dodgers are buying the World Series again. Philly supporters: unfair advantage. Media? ESPN's calling it excessive, a power grab. One analyst: this could kill competitive balance. Executives? Insomnia City. Padres GM AJ Preller reportedly fuming: how do we compete? Mets Cohen? Quiet, but insiders say he's upping his offer. Giants and Rockies? Terrified of another dynasty. This is front office chaos, fan outrage, league-wide shock. Even neutral fans are outraged. Baseball's becoming a one-team sport. And you, True Blue Nation? Are you loving the hate or does it bother you? Comment below. Big picture? This means a 120-win season, another ring, and free agency dominance. Competitive balance? Skewed forever. The league's future? Dodgers on top, others scrambling. Imagine, Tucker in the lineup, we sweep the NL West, crush the playoffs. Free agency next year? Teams copy our model, but we're ahead. Long term, if Tucker re-signs, we win for a decade. But if not, we flip him for prospects. League-wide. MLB might tweak rules, but too late. This is dynasty building, folks. The rest of baseball? Playing catch-up. So what do you think, True Blue Nation? Is this the move that cements our legacy, or is there a twist we haven't seen? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Dodgers get Tucker, or league implodes? Smash like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more unfiltered breakdowns. Stay tuned, because if the phone rings in LA, the baseball world shakes. True Blue forever. And next video, top 5 Tucker fits. Who else could join? Don't miss it.